to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jalisa, or you can just call me Samil. And I'm gonna keep this short, y'all, but this is just my Bohemian Locks tutorial. I did this style on my sister, so it's just gonna be me explaining exactly how I did it on her. I just wanted to pop in, show my face, but like I said, we're not gonna talk too much right now in this intro. We're just gonna hop right to it. Watch the whole video, y'all. A lot of your questions will be answered during the video, and yeah, let's just get right into it. And I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, period. Okay, so since this is gonna be a bob length look, her hair is obviously longer than a bob. So what I did was I just took some rubber bands and I folded her hair at her desired length that she wanted the bob, and I just did this basically all around her head. I did it in sections though, I didn't do it all at once, but that's just basically what I did, and that's what you can do if you want, you know, a shorter hair length than your actual hair. This is the tip, this is the tea, y'all. That's all you have to do. You can definitely get shorter hair if you have long hair. So the next step is to take the crochet needle and put it through the root of the braid, just as you would with like crochet hair, but this is just not crochet hair. So I took the spring twist hair and I'm gonna lock it onto the needle and pull it through. So this is actually in real time. So I'm just gonna pull it through the root of the braid, and I'm just gonna pull it halfway. So basically you're just gonna have one side of hair and another side, if that makes any sense. You can see it right here. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to pull it as long as the braid. I actually kind of found, and you're going to see later in the video, it actually works better if you pull it longer than the braid, so it has something to like hold on to after you're done wrapping, so you just have no like real hair straggly pieces ending. Like I kind of had that problem, but that stopped basically when I had the hair longer. So then you just take it and you just wrap. Basically, she kind of wanted a more distressed look, which is why this is more of a bohemian lock than a soft lock. But I just wrap it, and you can just do it as messy as possible because that's the point of the look. You want it messy, you want it distressed, you want it curly. You can leave curly pieces hanging out. But if you just keep watching the video, you can see different techniques that I use to get it distressed and really cute and really curly throughout the video. Also, I noticed as I was doing this, the more tangled and the more like distressed the hair is when you're wrapping it, the better it looks. I'm telling y'all, that's how it gets really curly, and that's just how it looks so distressed and cute. So as I was wrapping, I just made sure the hair was really like detangled and brushed out and just looked like really fluffy as I was wrapping, and it completely changed the way that the hair looked. Like I promise y'all, make sure that it's completely flipped out when wrapping. Once you get to the end of the lock, I just rubbed it through the palms of my hands, and this just seals it in. Make sure that it is stuck, okay? It's not coming apart. And I had some curly hair at the ends. You can leave this if you want it, you can cut it off. I did a variation just depending on what my sister wanted. So this is just going to be in fast motion until I get to the top of her head. So keep watching the video, y'all. Like, just see the technique, see how I'm doing it, because each lock is different. Like, no lock is going to be the same. So I do advise you to just keep watching the video to see how I did it. And once we get towards the top of the head, I'm going to explain more of my technique that I did to frame her face. As you can see here, I'm pulling it up and making sure that it's tight, and this just creates like a bunching effect, so it's just a lot more distress. So this is just another technique that I learned that I was doing throughout the hair, and it just made it look 10 times better in my opinion. So I had some of her blonde pieces showing a little bit just because like this was my first time doing this. So I'm not an expert or anything, but basically to fix that, I just went over with some loose pieces of the spring twist hair and I just wrapped it right over the blonde pieces, y'all. Like, it is so simple. I just did it off camera like it wasn't in the video, but that's all you have to do to fix that if they do have colored hair. Another tip is overlapping is definitely key. It creates a lot of the curl in the hair and creates it a really more distressed look. So I definitely recommend you overlapping pieces of the spring twist hair, and obviously you have to overlap to cover up the braids, but I will overlap the spring twist hair like 2 or 3 times and it will just make it thicker and just a lot better. Like, it just will look so much better once I started doing that as well. Another tip is when you're wrapping the hair, make sure you're wrapping very tightly. This is to just ensure that the hair locks together perfectly and it just does not move. A tip is when you're wrapping, you can just keep pushing up just to ensure that it's definitely tight and locked in. That's just what I kept doing, and it also just creates that really thick faux lock look. I don't know, y'all, this is just what I was learning as I was doing it, and it just worked really well for me. So I'm just sharing y'all my experience. This is my first time, but definitely make sure the hair is tightly wrapped when you're doing this. So this is the end of my tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very easy, very beginner friendly. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment and like this video. And I'll talk to you guys in my next one.